Let's build! Hello and welcome back to the second episode of Let's Build Isengard. I'm back again with Robert, and today we're starting work on the tower. And as you can see here, Robert's built an obsidian tower right up to the top of the world to mark out our build height limit. And as he did that, I set to work on building the lower walls of the tower. Once I was finished with that job, I then moved on to building the first tier of the tower. Now this was going to be just one step in from the base and approximately 12 blocks high. Now for each tier this changed by 1 or 2 blocks, and nearer to the top we had to change how we were building to avoid meeting the build limit or to avoid going too close into the centre of the tower. And there you have it. After a few minutes work, here it was, the first tier absolutely finished and ready to move on to the second tier. Now, yet again, it was going to be a simple job, one step in and building up. Now this is the same trend for the next few tiers, so I'll join you again once I'm a bit closer to the top of the tower. And there you have it. The first 3 tiers built on top of the main base of the Tower of Isengard. And now, as we were slowly running out of room to go inwards on the actual tower, I had to rethink how I was going to build each new layer. Now, as it turned out, it wasn't to be too difficult, because all I had to do was go in 1 block from the outer edges of the tower and just build on top of the existing walls on the inner edges of the tower. And this you can see right here where I was building up, and it seemed to be working okay. So we stuck with this idea and applied it around all 4 sides, which you will see right here. So as the moon rose and the sun set over Minecraftia, it was time to build the next tier. And this time it was much the same as before, continuing on with our vertical trend, although adding some extra bits of detail into the corners to avoid it looking exactly the same each time. And as morning broke, here we go, the almost completed Tower of Isengard. But as we reached the top, it was clear that we were running out of space for each of these tiers to be built. So we had to carefully plan out now the next couple of tiers we were going to do before we finally came around to finishing off the top of the tower. And there you have it. After a few minutes work, we've done the next tier and we're almost ready to top it off. So I started to round off the tower by using these nice inward stepping obsidian blocks, which would finally come to meet in the centre of the tower to create a small flat platform, which you can see right now. And there you go, that's almost complete. We just had to do a tiny bit of work on the top and then it will be done. So that's all for next episode, where we will finish off the roof and work on the grassland below, make it a bit more of a forest, and you should hopefully see the finished build. So thank you very, very much for watching. Please drop a like, share or subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Comment if you have any ideas for a future Let's Build. And I look forward to seeing you next week. So thank you and goodbye.